resources that can be retrieved from the SCIS cataloging site. I'm going to use Z cataloging to do this. So I'll first of all go to the cataloging menu and choose resources. Click the new button in the top left hand corner. Now first of all I'm going to catalog a CD-ROM. Now CD-ROM is a physical resource which I'm going to attach a barcode to. I'll choose the bib type of digital resource and scan in the ISBN off the CD-ROM. Click Z cataloging, there's no match for that in my catalog at the moment. And SCIS has that CD-ROM, which is a CD-ROM of several ebooks. Click import. There's our record. And the record includes some content type, media type and carrier type information. These fields are known as RDA fields, or fields which have been added by SCIS to describe its physical contents. There's also a GMD field there. Any SCIS records prior to April 2017 had a GMD field included in their information, and when we import the information to Oliver, we use that particular field. From April 2017 onwards, SCIS has stopped putting the GMD field into its catalogue records. Instead, it uses the content type, media type and carrier type fields. When these records are imported into Oliver, Oliver uses a combination of these fields to determine which is the appropriate GMD to choose. This particular resource we downloaded from SCIS doesn't have a cover image. There didn't seem to be a cover image associated with that. I've located one in the meantime, and I'm going to use the thumbnail field. Just click upload next to thumbnail and attach an image that I retrieved from elsewhere. I'll click browse. And there's an image of what the CD-ROM looks like. Let's open that. Click the upload button in the top left hand corner. This image will appear both in the cataloging maintenance screens and also on the search screens that students and staff will see. If we just look at the record now, we can see that's the thumbnail displayed there. Because this is a physical resource, we need to attach a barcode to it. So I'll click Add Copy at the top of the screen. Select the branch library. I'll put this into the audio visual section and choose the resource zone category of teacher reference. Attach my school barcode and scan that in. In the copy record, I'll assign a cost of $75 and click Save in the top left hand corner. Once that copy's been saved, I'll just click Return to Title. There's our resource record information at the top of the screen, including the cover image and other useful information such as the SCIS subjects and SCOT terms. And our copy information is displayed down the bottom. Let's now look at cataloguing an ebook which is available on a website called Hard Times. And we're going to do this by title. So I'll click the new button in the top left hand corner of the resources screen. Choose digital resource as my bib type, and the title is called Hard Times. And click on Add. By searching for these records one at a time, we can check to make sure it's not in our Oliver catalogue already. Click Z cataloging as there's no match in our Oliver catalogue. And as you can appreciate, there's probably going to be quite a number of titles with the term Hard Times in it. So we'll just go to SCIS and see which matches I have. And if we scroll down a little, we can see there's Hard Times, the electronic resource by Charles Dickens. Once on Project Gutenberg sounds good, and we'll import that record on the right hand side. And the record's been downloaded and it's been assigned a GMD of electronic resource, and there's the RDA information that's been assigned. This particular resource has provided a web address or a URL, and clicking on the link would take us to the Project Gutenberg website and takes to the particular title, which we could then download. Because this is a virtual or non-physical resource, we don't need to click the Add Copy link at the top of the screen. Let's add another ebook. This ebook is one I found recently on the Matthew Riley website. On the Matthew Riley website, there's a couple of free ebooks there, and this one's called Jack West Jr. and the Hero's Helmet. I'll click the New button in the top left-hand corner, choose Digital Resource, and I'm going to search by title. When searching by title, it's not case sensitive, so it can be an upper or lower case, and you just need to enter the first few words of the title. Click on Add. This is just to check we don't have it in Oliver already. In this case, we don't have a match for it already. We'll click Z Cataloging to search for it in SCIS. There's a couple of matches for Jack West Jr., including Jack West Jr. and the Hero's Helmet. It also found the 5 Greatest Warriors. You'll find if we looked inside that resource, Jack West Jr. is probably in something like the series or the notes field. The ebook is the one that we're after. It's only a small ebook, 13 pages. We'll just import that. Okay, that's downloaded that ebook. This time it's come down with a bib type of website, the GMD of website, and the RDA fields, the content type, media type, and karyotype. A combination of these 3 fields has been used to determine what the GMD is. This is only a very recently added ebook. In this case, the web address or URL gives you a direct link to the PDF file which you can download. We'll look at these later. Because this is an ebook, a virtual, non-physical item, we don't need to click Add Copy, and in fact we can't click Add Copy because it's a website. Websites can't have copies, so no Add Copy link is available at the top of the screen. The bib type determines if the Add Copy field is available or not. You can also add digital resources from SCIS by using the SCIS number. In the online Scan magazine, it includes reviews for websites and apps, and these include the SCIS number. So in this case, I'm going to go to Z Cataloging, menu it from Cataloging. This takes me to the Search Z Cataloging screen. One of the fields you can search is the SCIS number. And the SCIS number, which I obtained from the Scan article, the Scan review, type that into the SCIS number field and click Search All Fields. It's found the Sphere of Anzac Centenary Experience Explorer, which is an app. So this is the bibliographic details of an app to tell students and staff a web address they can go to download this particular app for their device. I'll import that record. That will transfer the information across into Oliver, and there it is. This includes 2 web addresses, one for the Google Play Store, one for the iTunes Store. Finally, I'm going to catalogue an ebook, which is Issues in Society. Issues in Society is available in both hard copy and electronic version, in PDF version, and I'm going to download one of those. From the cataloguing menu and choose Resources, I'm going to click New in the top left-hand corner, and just choose Digital Resource and enter and search by title. Click on Add. There's no match at the moment, so I'll click Z Cataloging. Z Cataloging will go to SCIS and look at that particular title. And there's the title I'm after, which is the ebook version. And click the Import button on the right-hand side. And there's the resource. It's been catalogued as a digital resource. Digital resources have the option of clicking Add Copy at the top of the screen. In this case, you don't need to click Add Copy because it's the electronic version. And because SCIS had the same ISBN, it displays a cover image in this particular case. What I'm going to do is actually attach the PDF file to it. So I've got a copy of the PDF file. Next to Attachments, I'll click the Add button and browse for the file name which I downloaded previously. There's a copy of the PDF file which I've saved. and I click open. Click on the description field. This puts the file name into the description field automatically for you, which you can edit if you need to. And click on the upload button in the top left hand corner. By uploading or attaching the PDF file to the Oliver record, it means that students and staff can access this anywhere, anytime from the search screen. And you can see in the attachments field, it's a 3 megabyte PDF file which can be downloaded. Issues in Society has licensing restrictions which indicate that which advise that only students and staff at the school who subscribe to Issues in Society is allowed to access it. This is great. If students and staff log in, they can click and view the PDF file. However, if someone was to access your catalogue without logging in, so if you had an opaque mode, people could use your catalogue without being identified, they could still open the PDF file. To protect the licensing for this particular record, we're going to click the Anonymous Restrictions button. The Anonymous Restrictions button is available at the top of any screen which has websites or attachments associated with it. This means you can restrict whether people can see it if they're logged in or not. I'll click on Anonymous Restrictions, and at the moment this particular record only has one attachment, which is the PDF file, and it's currently visible. What it means is it's currently visible for anonymous people as well. So if I untick visible, it means it's not accessible to people who aren't logged in, and click on save. You don't see any difference on the screen, but when you search for it in the catalogue, you'll see all the bibliographic information, but the PDF file link won't be available. Just an overview of the records of imported today from SCIS, the digital resources I've located. I'll click the search button in the top left hand corner and just search a range of dates. Just say today's date and today's date in both the from and to fields, and click on the search all fields. There's the list of resources that we've imported today. And one thing you'll see that the two ebooks we downloaded, Jack Quest Jr. and the Hero's Helmet and Hard Times, one of them was catalogued with the GMD website, one was catalogued with the GMD electronic resource, and this will be due to the timing that they were added to the SCIS catalogue and how the GMD was allocated.